Uh, hey, Sudo. 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 Hey. What are you doing? Just a little bit of my college stuff. Just finishing up with my homework actually. Oh, I heard that you got a new phone. Yeah, the OnePlus 6. How's it? It's actually pretty good. Like, it has the Snapdragon 845 with 8 gigs of RAM and then 128 gigabytes of storage. Beat that. But did you hear about the new OnePlus 6T, which is launching in a couple of weeks now? Wait, what? What do you mean by they're launching a new phone? I just bought this one and it was supposed to be the latest one and now it's going to be old? Like, no more software updates, so I have to buy a new phone again? Wait, hold on, calm down, relax. Your phone is still fine. It's still going to get all the regular updates. It is still a brilliant phone. Calm down, just relax. They are just launching another phone, okay? It's just another phone. Let me explain. Hey guys, this is Suripto. Welcome back to another episode of Pseudo Square, and today in this video I'm going to talk about everything that you need to know about the new OnePlus 6T. And also, if you already own the existing OnePlus 6, then you don't need to upgrade to the OnePlus 6T. And I'll tell you why in this video. So first thing first, it's the death of the headphone jack. It's confirmed, it's official, it's no more a leak. The CEO of OnePlus has confirmed it on their forums, and they have clearly mentioned that this time around they are going to remove the headphone jack from the OnePlus 6T, which actually makes Samsung the only major smartphone manufacturer to still hold on to the jack. Now, if you actually remember, during the 5T launch, OnePlus kind of took shots at Apple for removing the headphone jacks with their Courage campaign. But now guess what? Who's following the trend? Joke's on you, OnePlus. Now, OnePlus actually gives out the same reason as Apple for removing the headphone jack, and that is to make some extra room for more components or a larger battery. Now, to be really honest with you guys, I'm really happy with the current battery life that I'm getting out of my OnePlus 6. And obviously the more is merrier, but I'm not too sure if that is at the cost of the headphone jack. Now, a quick fun fact that OnePlus has mentioned in the same thread that they have done a survey, and that too before the launch of the OnePlus Bullets wireless earphones, that 59% of the existing OnePlus users prefer using wireless earphones over wired ones. Now, looking at those numbers, which kind of led them into taking this bold move of removing the headphone jack. Now, to be really honest, looking at this number, it kind of looks really skeptical to me. In 2015 alone, OnePlus has shipped over 2.2 million units, and in 2016, they have shipped over 2.5 million units, and within the first 30 days of the launch of OnePlus 6, they have shipped over 1 million units, and all in all together, there are more than 6 million OnePlus users out there right now. And if you do a little bit of basic math, the 59% of that will be somewhere around 3.5 million OnePlus users. And that is a lot. And sorry to say, but for me, it is very hard to believe that 3.5 million users actually prefer using wireless earphones over wired ones. Now, I might be totally wrong with this, so whatever I said, just take it with a grain of salt. But for me, this number is too much to be true. Now, the next most important upgrade that you will find in the new upcoming OnePlus 6T is the in-display fingerprint scanner. Now, being under the same umbrella of Oppo and Vivo, that is BBK Electronics, OnePlus does gets the advantage of borrowing the same technology from its cousins. And as we have already seen the in-display fingerprint scanner on Vivo, it is pretty much safe to say that OnePlus is going to borrow the same technology. And also, that's not it. There were a couple of images that were leaked around and floating on the internet that showed the box of the OnePlus 6T, which clearly showed the presence of the in-display fingerprint scanner in the OnePlus 6T. Now, alongside that, you also get the most remarkable face unlock feature, which has been there since 5T, and also in the 6. And to be really honest, I just use the face unlock feature on my OnePlus 6 to unlock my phone pretty much every time. Now, some other massive changes that you are going to find in the new OnePlus 6T is the teardrop notch. Now, being a OnePlus 6 user myself, I do understand that the notch can sometimes be really obtrusive and annoying, and decreasing the size of the notch will definitely help, if not completely removing it. Now, something else that you might not pay a lot of attention to, but it kind of sparked my interest, so I'm going to share this in this video, is that there's also going to be an update to dash charging. So the existing dash charger is already fast enough. I'm really happy and satisfied with it. But it seems like now OnePlus is not just going to up their tech game with the dash charge, but they're also planning to rename it to warp charging. And you may ask why. And for that, we need to dive in a little story. Now, during the OnePlus 3 launch, OnePlus filed for the dash charging trademark in the US and European Union, and the application in the US was accepted immediately without a problem. But in the March of this year, 2018, European Union rejected their application. And upon further investigation, I found out that there were 2 more companies who have already contested for the dash trademark in the European Union. Now, the first company is called Bragi, and they have their dash earphones. Understand that. And the second company is actually Amazon for their dash replenishment services. Now, one rumor that is flying around a lot lately that I don't give a flying about is the 3-camera system on the upcoming OnePlus 6T. Now, if you have paid some close attention throughout this video, you'll understand that OnePlus is trying to take up cues and hints from different smartphone manufacturers and trying to observe and learn from the best of all, and trying to bring up an amalgamation of everything that they can find. And this time around, they are picking up and learning from Huawei with the 3-camera system module. But something that I cannot really compose well in my head is that OnePlus couldn't really do well with the 2 cameras on the OnePlus 6. Now, don't get me wrong, the cameras on the OnePlus 6 is definitely great, but it's nowhere close to its competition. And it is even worse when it comes to clicking pictures in low light. And also, by the way, none of the lenses is a telephoto lens, so it's pretty much the same focal length. And I'm not too sure what OnePlus is thinking with 3-camera system, but if they do bring it out, hopefully at least one of them is a telephoto lens. Please, OnePlus. And now, looking at some of the specs of the new OnePlus 6T, it is going to feature pretty much the same 6.28-inch 1080p display from the OnePlus 6. There will be no changes in that. It will be having the same Snapdragon 845 chipset, and hopefully with the same storage and RAM variant. Now, if they do follow the same configuration as the OnePlus 6, there will be 2 models available, the 6GB and the 64GB model, and the 8GB and 128GB model. But hoping that OnePlus will try to up their number game. So this time around, I'm guessing the standard variants that will be available will be an 128GB model and a 258GB model, and hopefully an 512GB special edition phone. So guys, that was it for the new upcoming OnePlus 6T. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you did, do make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. And also, if you already own the OnePlus 6, you don't need to upgrade to the OnePlus 6T. With that being said, this is Suripto from Pseudosquare signing off, and I will see you guys in the next one.